Well, I suspect that of the videos that I'm going to make, this one on how to smoke pot and not ever worry about getting arrested is going to be the most watched. If anybody watches anything, they're going to watch how to smoke pot and not worry about ever getting arrested. And I think that what I'm going to say to you is going to make sense right off the bat. It's going to be it's really going to make sense to you. Your phone, Herman, is your ringtone? Okay. Here, did you stop it? Answer. No, don't answer. Just okay. Did you put it off? You send a little message to whoever was calling? Oh, we can do it again. Let's turn it off. No. Okay. That gives me another topic. We'll just do this one right now. The new topic of this video is how to behave in court with respect to cell phones, tablets, newspapers, books, and chewing gum. The rule is you can't, and when I say the rule is, there are reasons to break every rule, but you have the rule so that most people don't break them most of the time. And these are rules that if you break them, you can get fined by the court. But worse than that, you can get found guilty by a jury if you break these rules. And let's talk about the first one would be cell phone use. We are pretty much wed to our cell phones now, especially the smartphones. And because of that, we want to be in contact with our family members and our friends all the time. And when you go to court, especially on the day of your trial, your family's going to be interested in it, and your friends will be interested in it, unless you're one of those unlucky people that when they get to trial, they find they've got no friends and very little family. People are going to want to know what's going on, and you're going to have a nervous need to get that information out, to process it by texting or calling people and talking to them. Don't do it in the courthouse. The best rule would be to leave your cell phone in the car, but that's not very realistic given today's the way things work today. Also, you might be in the courtroom or the courthouse all day long without leaving it at all, and because of that, you'll probably need your phone, but you need to turn it off before you get out of your car, so that when you walk into the courthouse and you get near the courtroom, it will not go off. The reason for that is if somebody calls you and you take a call, let's talk about going to the courtroom from the parking lot. If somebody calls you and you're talking on the phone, you're liable to be talking about your case because that's what you're mainly interested in that day. But the problem is there may be a juror that's around that can hear what you're saying. The other thing is that you can become upset with people very easily on the day of your trial or during the course of a trial because your nerves are going to be on edge. You probably haven't slept well for a day or two, and you're just going to have a problem reacting correctly to any bad news. And by reacting badly, I mean you could just start laughing and giggling about what's going on in court. Well, that's a real bad signal to send to a juror that you're having a big time and having fun and enjoying it. So don't use your cell phones. Do not text. Do not sit in the halls and read books or magazines because people are watching you, and the people that count are the jurors and the judges, and to a larger degree, and sometimes even more important, is the bailiffs and the clerks. And I'll make the bailiffs and the clerks a subject of another short video. But this is kind of common sense. Don't use your cell phone at all in the courthouse. If you need to use your cell phone, get on the escalator in Dallas or go on the stairs in other counties. Do not get on the elevators. Go to the floor above the floor where your courtroom is, and if there's no floor above you, if you're on the top floor, then go to the other end of the hall or to the floor below. But get yourself some distance between you and any other people around, and then make your call or receive your call or send your text, and be brief about that because the jurors do not want to see you doing anything but paying attention to the fact that you are on trial. Okay? It can be very important.